So this is Jim's Radio Shop. This is a video. I watched a bit of Fox News. Oh my god. I love this old guy. He is fucking amazing. He's a
Good
Canadian.
morning. I said before
Swift.
I do one of these stand-up type videos when something happened that spurred me on, and something did happen that has spurred me on. Actually, two things. So I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about it. I'm too upset to continue working on this stuff right now. I took a little coffee break and I watched a bit of Fox News. I never watch Fox News. I think Fox News has very little traction in Canada.
That's like great to hear. That makes me feel so good to know. Well, also it makes me feel really bad because then once again, it just becomes a really distinctly American problem.
But I decided to watch a little piece just to see what's going on. And I found it incredibly upsetting. There's four people sitting on a couch type thing having their coffee and chit-chatting about the news. Four completely would appear.
I went black on my side. Woke. Was it not? It wasn't finished? Ah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll play it at the end. I thought that it was. I thought it was finished. My bad, Mike.
Me completely unqualified, non-journalistic people. And the level of nonsense that came out of their mouths is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hold on, one more time.
That's what upset me so much.
Hold on.
Because I
Hold on. Oh, fuck. That was amazing.
four completely would appear to me completely unqualified, non-journalistic people. And the level of nonsense that came out of their mouths is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's what upset me so much. Because I realized I'm watching Dear Leader TV.
Dear Leader TV. My man just fucking calls it with such like calm fucking words of logic, dude.
I'm watching Dear Leader TV. Unbelievable what they were doing there.
Damn,
You know, in
son.
Canada here, our journalism is quite intact. We have professional journalists. It doesn't really matter what channel you watch or what radio station you listen to. You're going to hear relatively professional news delivered to you.
Dude, what's that like? How do I move to Canada? I gotta figure this shit out. It sounds like you guys got it way better up there. I think that's a solid move. I think.
It could be because we have an anchor here in Canada. In
This dude
the,
is so
Canadian
Canadian.
Broadcasting Corporation, which may provide a bit of an anchor or a foundation, or a standard that other journalists have to achieve too. But I really don't think that's a strong situation here in Canada. I think Canadian journalists are good. Those people.
Like, it's so hard to say that in America. And I've met a couple good journalists. Clay Risen's dope. Ezra Klein's dope. But it's hard to speak about any of our mainstream media options as if they're like actually doing the job of real journalism. And I do believe that is like part of the real problem, the downfall of our society was when the fairness doctrine pretty much went away, and news media became this for-profit situation where manipulating people and their emotions was more important than reporting the facts.
People I saw sitting around in that Fox News thing.
We can claim asylum from Donald J. Trump? No shit! I know they don't want my American cooties, LB. Dude, that hurts my feelings.
They should not be on your national television. They have no credentials, and they clearly are just spouting off stuff they heard. And
Damn, he said spouting off stuff they heard. Oh, let me tell you.
I love the poorly educated. This is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water.
nonsense at that. But what really scares me a lot is Americans are sitting and casually listening to that kind of nonsense that they were pumping out.
Like this?
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're
Just casually listening.
They're eating the pets.
And of course, I'm talking about tariffs and Trump's various actions.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
President Trump's actions. It's stunning, stunning, hard to believe. But then, as if I'm not upset enough, I did a little work on the radio here for a few minutes. I went back, had a little more coffee, watched another piece on my television. This time, it's, I'm not sure of his name, Mr. Besant, coming out and saying, well, countries aren't playing along, so we're going to go back to the original high tariff list.
White males way up. White males have gone through the roof. White males way up.
The insanity of this is unbelievable. The fact that a man like that would come out and say this kind of stuff in an attempt to bully and threaten the world to fall in line and just swallow whatever the United States is trying to do. It's shocking to me. What happened to this guy? And the same thing with Mr. Rubio, who seemed rather ordinary and normal.
It's because
I love the poorly educated.
they love the poorly educated.
But now he doesn't. Now he doesn't seem normal at all. What is happening here in your country, in your government? What is happening to these people? That they seem to have just lost touch with all the fundamentals.
I love Tesla.
Are focused on I don't know what anymore. No one
That's
knows
what they're
what.
focused on, my dude.
And as for the world playing along, that's not going to happen. The world has decided to not play along, and the Americans would be wise to figure that out and to change course, because the world is not going to knuckle under. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is these guys really feel like Besant and Trump really feel like they're like calling a bluff that I don't think exists. I'm telling you, I 100% believe they've pushed America's fucking chips to the middle of the table and called the bluff of the other countries sitting around the table. And the other countries sitting around the table looked at each other and went, what do you got? And he said, well, I don't want to tell you what I got. And they said, I'll tell you what. Fuck America. You tell me what you got. I'll tell you what I got. And we're going to put these guys out of business. That's what they're doing right now. China is looking at Canada and going, tell me what you got in your hand. I'll tell you what I got in mine. Yeah, I got a pair of aces. Oh, I got 4 of a kind. You think you can beat America? I think we can beat America together. That's what's happening, and it's fucking sad, man. Because it doesn't need to be this way. It never needed to be this way. The best thing that America could have done in the situation that we're in with our debt, with our problem with our debt right now, would have been to work with these other countries to find parity, to say, we're going to move further ahead and you're going to come with us. We're going to do these things not just for us, but for you too. And we're going to do it for the world. But we all know what happened to those people. They all claim that they're so scared of this new world order that was going to happen. Bro, they're going to take over the world. There's going to be 4 people on a council that have death fucking trials for people and blah, 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 all this shit. And what happened? They became those people. They became the people that are like, no, America should be the only country that matters. They became America should rule the world. They became imperialism. It's fucking crazy.
Man. So, I apologize for making this video. I
Nina.
really don't intend to become one of these guys who stands in front of the camera like I'm doing now and mouths off. I do not want to be one of those people. I'm much more intent of doing radio repair work and burning my brain cells out on that.
I think Jim was just low-key roasting me. Damn, Jim. That one hurt my feelings.
Stuff, and not on Mr. Trump and the United States. And it's a totally crazy approach to things. Just lunatic approach to things.
Lunatic. Fucking lunatic.
And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do, either through the skin or in some other way. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black.
Yeah. Fucking lunatic.
We're all going to pay a price for it. All of us in the world.
Yep.
Well, thanks a lot for listening to this. And to be honest, I don't feel any better. I don't think mouthing off like this makes me feel any better about the situation at all. So, well, do your best to have a great day. And some radio repairs there.
Good job, Jim. I feel you, Jim. Venting don't make me happy either. Venting don't make me happy. That's why I like talking to you guys. That's why I like going through these things in the video and analyzing it. And that's why I don't like just like getting super emotional and yelling about shit, although I do it sometimes, right? It's because really at the end of the day, that's not what makes me feel better. What makes me feel better is working with people to try to like figure out how to like fix the situation, talking to people about certain things that like I don't understand and getting better educated on it, and finding myself in a position where I can speak better to certain topics that, you know, I'm still behind a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are always telling me shit that I don't know, always being better informed on a lot of this stuff. So like that's what makes me feel better, and that's why I like doing these shows, and that's why I show up and talk to you guys all the time, is because it's not venting that I want to do. It's learning, educating, and you know, analyzing the shit that's going on right now, so that way we can feel more in control of our future. Like that's really what I want to do. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out that video on the screen now.